As of July 18, 2022, Bill Gates is worth around $121 billion. He made the majority of his wealth while serving as Microsoft's CEO, chair, and chief software architect. However, the billionaire retired from his position as chairman in 2014, but he continues to own 1.3% of the business he helped found. So where has he hidden his billions? And how does he spend his money? How does his portfolio look like? His path to wealth began when he was a 13-year-old lakeside school student in Seattle, Washington, a young teenager who was enamored with technology. Luckily, the school's mother club came up with the money to buy a teletype that linked through the phone lines with a GE time-sharing computer. His life was significantly changed by the machine. He devoted as much time as he could to mastering computer science, coding, and hacking. Later on, he became friends with Paul Allen in high school because they shared a passion for technology. Little did they know that they would revolutionize the world through Microsoft. Bill Gates has a huge amount of money in the bank despite low interest rates. According to statistics from the Bloomberg Billionaires Index, the software tycoon presently has $56.7 billion in cash, while his net worth hovers around $103 billion. However, most of his investments are taken care of by Cascade Investment LLC, an organisation responsible for holding the majority of his financial holdings. Businesses he owns. One of the most successful business he owns is the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation Trust, a private charitable organisation that makes investments in a variety of industries, including consumer goods, information technology, transportation, industry and healthcare. A key holding of the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation Trust is Berkshire Hathaway. It accounts for 43.71% of his holdings and has a staggering $9,762,747,000 market value. The corporate headquarters of the international company Berkshire Hathaway are in Omaha, Nebraska. This giant firm is the owner of well-known brands including Duracell, Geico, Helzberg Diamonds, Flight Safety International, among others. It was called Valley Falls Company from its foundation in 1839 until 1955, when it changed its name to Berkshire Hathaway. The corporation acquired substantial shares in all of American Airlines in 2016, but sold them in 2020. As of 2020, the Class B stock of Berkshire Hathaway ranked in the top 10 in the free float weighing calculation of the S&P 500, an index of the 500 largest publicly traded corporations. The famous Warren Buffett served as chairman and the chief executive of the enormous company, Waste Management Inc. With a market value of around $2.19 billion, this business represents 9.84% of the portfolio of the Bill Gates Foundation. Waste Management Inc. offers services that are intended to improve the environment. It operates 346 transfer stations, 146 recycling-only facilities, 293 landfill waste disposal sites, 111 landfill gas projects, and 6 independent power plants. The business has over 26,000 collection and disposal vehicles. Caterpillar Inc. Caterpillar Inc., with a market value of over $2 billion, makes up 9.18% of the portfolio of Bill Gates Trust. We are all aware of Caterpillar Inc. at this point. They create, engineer, manufacture and market high-tech industrial equipment as well as financial goods and even give insurance to its devoted clients. And when it comes to manufacturing construction equipment, CAT is the biggest company. Actually, Caterpillar's stock is a component of the well-known and esteemed Dow Jones Industrial Average. Canadian National Railway Co. Canadian National Railway makes up 8.35% of Bill Gates' stock holdings. It currently has a market value of more than $1.8 billion. It's a Class 1 freight railroad with a main office in Montreal, Quebec, operating across North America as well as the Midwest and the South of the United States. It is the largest railway service in the area and spans a distance of around 20,400 miles, beginning at the Atlantic coast and terminating on the Pacific coast in British Columbia. Walmart Inc. Walmart accounts for 7.49% of Bill Gates' equity holdings and is worth more than $1.6 billion. It's a well-known online retailer where customers may purchase everything and anything. Nobody needs to introduce Walmart. The International Retail Corporation runs a chain of grocery stores, department stores, and hypermarkets. Walmart and Amazon have been squaring off in the supermarket market. It has an incredible network of 11,443 shops and clubs which are dispersed throughout 26 different countries. Depending on the location, it operates under 53 different names, such as Flipkart in India. Ecolab Inc. It accounts for 4.23% of his portfolio and has a market value of $944 million. Currently, the company offers services focusing on water treatment and purification and hydrohygiene. The company assists both public and private businesses with water filtration and treatment for usage in sectors including drinking, healthcare, and industries. Crown Castle International Corp. The company makes up 3.8% of Bill Gates' stock assets and has an estimated value of more than $848 million. It's essentially a real estate investment trust that also offers shared communication to a sizable chunk of the United States of America. Its headquarters are in Houston, Texas. Currently, the company owns 40,000 cell towers and 80,000 miles of fiber optic cable that provide cellular access to other businesses and cells. FedEx Corp. FedEx Corp, which has a market value of more than $785 million, accounts for 3.52% of Bill Gates' Trust's holdings. The American delivery service FedEx Corporation has made a name for itself as one of the most dependable businesses with a solid understanding of what they do. FedEx provides ground and air delivery services, and because of its ubiquity, it frequently appears in popular culture, particularly in Hollywood movies, like Castaway, where it is referenced and heavily engaged. US Postal Service. The United Parcel Services make up 3.41% of the $762 million worth of trust holdings held by the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. It is another multinational American shipping and receiving business, which is based in Sandy Springs, Georgia. The company is a direct rival to FedEx, which offers comparable services such as cargo delivery through the air, overnight freight delivery via vehicle, and distribution via specialized proprietary drones. Real estate. Apart from stocks, he also invests in real estate. In 2013, Gates started accumulating real estate in Wellington, Florida, which is regarded as the world's winter equestrian center. He began by paying $8.7 million for a 4-bedroom home and a horse ranch. He acquired the adjacent lots in 2016, combining 5 properties for $35.87 million. And in 2019, he invested an additional $21 million in a horse farm, increasing his total expenditures for a 30-acre complex to $59 million. Moreover, Grand Bogue Cay, the biggest island in Belize, with 314 acres, is thought to be owned by Gates. There are beautiful beaches, a lot of marine life, and great diving on the island. According to rumours, Gates paid more than $25 million for the island. And that's not all. Guess what? He also owns a house in the Seattle region, dubbed Xanadu 2.0. It is an oceanfront lodge with about 66,000 square feet and over 500 feet of private shoreline on Lake Washington. The mansion has the most cutting-edge technology and equipment to match its 6 kitchens, 24 baths, and 6 fireplaces. The majority of amenities, including the follow-you-around lighting and music, are computer-controlled. The property was assessed for $1.04 million in taxes in 2019, which suggests the assessed value of $131.14 million at a property tax rate of 0.793%. Automobiles and aeroplanes. Bill Gates is a person who likes to travel. Through Challenger Administration LLC, he possesses 2 Bombardier BD-700 Global Express aircraft, in addition to a Cessna 208. With a range of 6,700 nautical miles and a 0.8 Mach, Bombardier planes are extremely long-range corporate skyhorses and probably cost $45 million each. Additionally, Gates has held a small portion of at least one NetJets aircraft through his membership in the airline. Gates also enjoys a nice set of wheels and has always been a Porsche lover. In 1979, Gates purchased a Porsche 911. Later, he acquired a rare Porsche 959 and a Porsche 930 Turbo. Only about 337 Porsche 959s were ever produced, and they are extremely uncommon. His most recent acquisition was the all-electric Porsche Taycan, which sparkled a Twitter argument with Tesla CEO Elon Musk. Surprisingly, Gates is rumoured to also drive a Ferrari 348 and a Jaguar XJ6. Collectibles. Owning unique properties and expensive automobiles is undoubtedly a success, but Bill Gates has amassed quite a collection of priceless, irreplaceable treasures. He paid $30.8 million for a famous Leonardo da Vinci manuscript in 1994 at an auction. This record, also known as the Codex Leicester, contains many of Da Vinci's scientific findings and observations. Additionally, he purchased Distant Thunder by Andrew Wyeth for $7 million in 1996, The Nursery by William Merritt Chase for $10 million in 1997, Room of Flowers by Frederick Child Hassam for $20 million in 1998, Lost on the Grand Banks by Winslow Homer for $36 million in 1998, and Polo Crowd by George Bello for $28 million in 1999. With all this fortune, it's now a surprise that Bill Gates just announced that he is donating all his wealth, eventually delisting himself from Forbes' list of billionaires. Anyway, what would you do if you had Bill Gates' net worth? And what do you think of Bill Gates' decision to give it all away? That's all for this video. See you in the next one.